Yo, boomski enter.
It's like lightning MC.
It's a g.i.jatt, the MC.
Ready for the urban flavor vibe?
Yo, ladies, back to back as we
All
ride.
my ladies, get ready to jump with it.
It's about the time.
Hold tight, ladies, for this one.
With the MC name, started off, was called like MC Sniper at first, and then I just thought it's a bit too typical, a bit, you know, started hearing other MCs had the same name, so then what I wanted to do is I wanted to have an MC name that stood alone, not MC this or MC that. And when I was young, my sister used to buy me comics, and I had a comic which was G.I. Joe, and then just from there I thought, yeah, g.i.jatt, and then from there it just stuck. More and more people said stick with that name, and then obviously it was a name that stood alone, not MC g.i.jatt or g.i.jatt MC, just g.i.jatt, and it actually, I think choosing that name helped me quite a lot. When I first joined Untouchables, at first other people saying to me, oh, you might need to change your name, it might be a bit discriminative to other castes and religions, but I just thought basically I'm going to have to stick with it how it is. And then even RDB said to me, oh no, keep the name, we like it. They said don't worry about what other people think, it should do well. And from there basically it just stuck, and more people started to get used to it, more people liked it, and it just kept it. I started at the age of about 16. Before 16 I used to go to Dawl Foundation to learn Dawl. Then after that I just started to like write down some lyrics, thinking of different stuff. Then what used to happen is that I live in like an all white area, and then I used to have a lot of friends in West London, and then obviously I was young at that point and I couldn't drive, so when I used to go and see them I used to have to take like a long train journey, used to take a long walk to get to a train station in the first place. So I used to get bored and just started thinking of lyrics in my head, and then from there like people just said to me, oh yeah, you know, carry on with the lyrics, are sounding good, just practice and practice. And so I kept on practicing and practicing. So that was about the age of 16, and that was it. Then after that was about when I was 18 that I got with RDB. What happened is when I had started MCing at about the age of 17 and a half towards 18, there was a guy who was a cousin of RDB's, and I just started MCing with two DJ crews from West London, and I started getting gigs in and around London, certain clubs with these DJs. And from there, this RDB's cousin, he said he had heard about me, and he approached one of my friends and said, I've heard about this g.i.jatt guy at a few of the clubs, and you know, heard that he's alright, so get him to ring me. RDB's are his cousins, and so one day I rang him up. He said basically, this is RDB's number, give them a call. So I gave them a call, and then right at that point RDB were making Danger 2, and it just so happened then RDB said come down, do this track. So I've done that first track, Dede Mere Pyar Diyan, and then after that didn't get much exposure on that track, but then Indi Sagu came out with his debut album, and from there is when RDB and Gubbi Sandhu Indi Sagu said to use me again, and then that's when we done a video and just all basically worked from there. At the moment, I don't know, like lately a lot of people have said that the Bhangra music that's coming out isn't very good. I think the thing that people are trying to do wrong is they're trying to do like mainstream and like add little bits of Indian flavour here and there. I don't think it's working because it doesn't appeal to the pure mainstream market, and it doesn't appeal to the pure Bhangra market either. That's why I think the tracks that are doing the best at the moment are proper Desi tracks. Like when you go to clubs, it's only the Desi tracks that are doing really well. You obviously got a lot of producers now that are making more of the traditional style music, and they're what are doing best in the clubs. In 10 years time, or hopefully to have my own design company. Don't know if we will still be MCing by that time, probably not, be too old by then, so probably give it up on At the moment I'm working on my album, because I mean for the last 4 years I've just been doing tracks with Gubbi Sandhu, RDB, Indi Sagu, so it was about time to do my own album. Just working on that. It's going to be a 9-track album. It's going to be a mixture of Desi, Bhangra, garage, like that, how we used to do our old tracks, hip hop, drum and bass. At the same time we're also working on Gubbi Sandhu's album at the moment as well. That's going to be coming out on his own record label. My album's going to be coming out under Militant Records, and then also doing a track on Indi Sagu's album as well, and all these albums are going to be coming out about early 2007, so just watch out for them then. Yeah, well, for the last 4 years I've just been MCing, and because I've been a bit quiet lately, a lot of people haven't heard tracks from me for a while, so I've just been learning like production of RDB, learning how use all the software, all the studio equipment, getting ready for my album, and then just progressing there, getting all the tracks sorted, getting them together. I've been getting a lot of help from RDB and Indi Sagu, so you'll hear all the new stuff on the new album. Okay, this one's going to be coming out on the new album, obviously. I was established in 1984. I was sent to come start a lyrical war. As I speak my mind, tell you all my thoughts. Send all my regiments out in full force. Pull out my gandasa for the onslaught. On the man's fit the bad and they want to start wars. Cause I fight for my rights and fight for my cause. The jealousy knows no remorse. You see, I'm loved by some, but then I'm hated by others. Statistics show they were breastfed by the mothers. Any allied little girls retaliate to what you said. So you might as well run along and tuck your willy between your legs, boy. Rotten and burnt. That's how you smell when you're near. When your breath is touching for shit, didn't get the all clear. Now all the enemies, they need to pay. Same old shit, just a different day. Across the desert terrain, I need to sustain, need to maintain. Without any support, it seems I'm going insane. It's looking good on the horizon as I see a fighter plane, but it's another enemy to come and test me at my game as I break free from a lock and a chain, and just like the metal had to cope with the strain, cause it's a simple struggle, it's a simple fight. When the jealousy prevails, evil against the right, it's a g.i.jatt. General attendant, now where's my witnesses? Where's my defendants? Hypnotizing these swing for opponents. Vibrations in the radius cause a resonance. There's a war against, there's a war against, there's a war against. So tell me who will reign, cause it won't be life, only victory I will claim. You're hating regiment, cause you all look all the same. Wanna rage a war against me? I'm an innocent victim, but if needs be I'll reload, aim, take position, fire lyric up and lyric till you're down on the ground. Only your mic will be twitching, but it won't make a sound. Sleep with your one eye open. If you want to come near, then that is your token, cause at night time I will pay you a visit, cause it's your breathing I will need to inhibit. In close proximity you are looking timid, commercially asked, and the rules are looking rigid. Disarm your tools, disarm your weapons. The first rule of every single first lesson. People who dare to pass, I was done my guard, but it seems to me as if it did a wrong car, so track back, go back, and if you fall over, boy, still got your back.
Watch out for future productions, collaborations, g.i.jatt.